take that disgusting thing down this minute.
Who did this, Dunn?
I don't know, Miss Red.
How could you not? We left him safe and sound with you and Posey last night.
I went to bed early, right after you left. He must have gone out again after that. You know how Colin is. Was. He was always sneaking out, looking for adventures.
I guess he found a big one.
You should have watched him then.
Why, we don't do that here at the farm. Unlike you, we don't have to keep our doors locked at night, and we don't need someone like Bigby Wolf constantly sticking his snout into everyone's business.
You do now. I'm calling him up here to investigate.
No, you won't. Not if you want to avoid a riot. A go-by-the-rules princess like you will recall that the upstate Fabletown charter guarantees that Bigby Wolf will never show his ugly muzzle up here. Never. I believe that's the main reason you folks had to find something useful to do with him down in the city.
So what are we going to do about this?
You aren't going to do anything, Miss White. But as the duly elected administrator of the farm following Wayland Smith's resignation, I'll conduct the investigation myself, deputizing whomever I need to help me if and as I need them.
That's nonsense. You can't investigate. You're directly involved in the incident. I've learned enough from Bigby over the past few weeks to recognize that you and Posey Pig are the chief suspects.
You need to watch your place, young missy.
And what exactly happened to Wayland Smith? You never explained that.
Sure I did. He quit. He was never much loved up here. And I suppose he finally realized it. Choosing Smith, a fully human-looking fable, to oversee the farm was an outrageous insult. He was a constant reminder of how all of you down in the city look upon us up here as second-class citizens.
Don't be ridiculous. Wayland was chosen simply because he was the best man for the job.
Exactly, the best man! Not the best pig, cow, goat, or dragon.
Did you find the rest of his body?
Not yet, Miss Red. But we have people out looking. In the meantime, I think you and I should have a little chat.
About what?
I could sense during our conversation last night that you were sympathetic to our cause. As long as the adversary remains in control of our lands, we'll never be safe. And absolutely, we'll never be free.
I guess so, Posey, but what can we do?
Our lands were taken from us by force. We can win them back the same way.
Snow says that's impossible, and I hate to agree with her about anything, but in this case I have to. What chance do a bunch of farmyard animals, along with a few odd giants, trolls, and other beasts, have against the adversary and his vast armies?
We've been working on exactly that problem, and I believe we've solved it. Come with me. I want to show you something really cool.
Elsewhere, but not too far away.
There, Goldie. Is that deep enough?
It's adequate, Pops, I suppose.
Now, all we need is for my boo baby to show up with the rest of the pig, and we can finish this ugly business.
Relax, Mums. We're here.
Finally.
Then hurry up and dump his head into the grave before someone comes along.
We would have been back and done in our beds hours ago if you hadn't insisted on putting his head on display.
Yes, Goldie dear, was that stunt really necessary?
It was hardly a stunt, and yes, Mums, it was quite necessary. It symbolized that it's time for our revolution to come out of the shadows and begin in earnest.
Yeah. Nasty.
But did it have to be so bloody and gross and so very public?
Absolutely, because now there's no turning back. All the cowardly fence-sitters will finally have to choose sides, or suffer the consequences.
And if you drag your hairy ass into a library once in a while, you know the message I sent. The way I sent it was particularly apt.
We've been marooned on this island long enough. Any savagery that occurred as a result is a consequence of our unfair imprisonment.
Earth to Goldilocks. This ain't no island, babe.
Learn your way around the concept of metaphor, boo.
And you're hardly stuck here like the rest of us, Goldie. You could move down to the city if you like.
Don't you get it yet? After all my doctrinal lectures? When one of us is enslaved, all of us are. Yes, I could move away, but I chose to take my stand here with you. Your cause is my cause.
Do you think I share your son's bed only because it happens to be just right?
No, it's because Papa's little Boo Bear is hung like a...
I do it because it is a vital and powerful political statement, and it symbolizes the fact that we are all equal. There is no superior species. Bear, human, or hedgehog, it can make no difference. Even in our most intimate lifestyle choices. Or, we're all oppressors.
Or, it could just mean that you've developed a taste for forbidden fruits.
Reynard!
Speciest!
Why is it you intense political types insist on living entirely in the symbolic world?
What are you doing here?
The smell of freshly killed pork called out to me. Oh dear, I left my scorecard in my other pants. But wasn't poor Colin on your side? What happened? Started the inevitable falling out phase of the glorious revolution already?
Colin was weak. He failed in his vital mission among the enemy. Those who aren't strong enough are no different from our outright traitors to the cause. And I'm afraid you've seen too much.
Yikes!
What are you doing, foolish girl? Everyone will hear the shot.
So occupational governments aren't overthrown with speeches alone.
You let him get away, old bear. Now we have to hunt him down before he can speak to anyone.
Rouse the proletariat, quickly!
And at that very moment...
Still think it's impossible, Miss Red?
Wow.
And a bit later that same day...
Has he sobered up yet? How can you tell with him? When I find that damn flying monkey, I'm going to...
Don't blame Buffkin. He's got the judgment of a monkey. I should have kept a closer watch on him, Bigby.
Well, at least the Forsworn Knight hasn't started prophesying yet. As long as he doesn't start any of that, we should be okay.
And lo,
Oh, shit.
there shall be unto them a great upheaval in the land. The children of the north shall maketh to smith the children of the south.
What the hell is this nonsense? Is he predicting the Civil War?
That's hardly in the future.
Not ours, sure. But when did he off himself? Sometime in the 13th century, right? So for him that would still be stuff yet to come blue.
I don't think it works like that.
And sister shall take up arms against sister.
Hey, is he talking about Miss White and Miss Red?
If he is, he's still recycling old news. Those two have been in each other's throats for centuries. This boy is one crappy-ass oracle.
And soon thereafter...
Finally, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Where have you been all day?
Trust me, Snow, you don't want to know. Oh, clever me, I'm a poet. What the hell is it you're looking for?
My keys. The truck keys, to be exact. I can't find them anywhere.
You won't.
What do you mean by that?
Try, for once in your life, sister, to rent a clue if you can't come by one honestly. Let me guess, you're looking for the truck keys so that you can drive somewhere to use a phone, because the one and only phone downstairs is as dead as a doornail.
Yeah, the service is down. Without Waylon here to make repairs, the whole place is going to hell in a handbasket.
Go figure. Are you really capable of such naivete?
Will you kindly quit snipping at me and make your point if you have one?
Okay, how about this? The phone is dead because they cut the line. The truck keys are missing because they took them.
Why? What on earth for?
Because Colin's death wasn't the isolated act of a single lunatic. Because they can't afford to let us leave or call for help. Open your fucking eyes, Snow, for Christ's sake! Actually, forget I said that. You'll probably be safer the more you don't notice things. Do yourself a favor and continue playing the dullard for a few days. It should be ridiculously easy for you.
What are you up to? Where are you going?
Away. I'll be gone for a while. And don't raise a fuss looking for me either.
Wait just a goddamn minute. Come back here.
Can't, hun. Gotta scoot. People waiting on me. Remember what I said. Let's go, kids. I'm all yours.
Fan out and make some noise.
Brer Rabbit, you take your group that way. Brer Brer, swing around and bring your team in front of the other side. We should be able to catch him in a classic pincer movement. Basic tactics.
Try to drive him back this way into the open fields where we can get a clear shot at him.
Dunn isn't happy about this, Goldie. If you hadn't insisted on putting his head on display...
What's done is done. Posey, you can't put shit back in a goose.
You and Dunn are in charge of the politics, and that's fine. But as long as Ma and Pa Bear have the ear of the farm's more predatory Fable element, and I pull the strings of the bears, I'm the muscle end of our revolution.
Now the timetable's in my hands.
But we're not ready! We've barely begun the weapons conversions, and the invasion can't go forward until then!
Hang the bloody invasion. I never cared one whit about retaking the homelands.
Then what is all this for? Why are you even with us if you don't support...
Because when all of you leave this world on your quintoxic quest, someone has to be left in charge to rule Fabletown, both communities, here and in the city.
And you? Plan to be that someone?
Can you think of anyone more deserving?
Don't you two have anything useful to do? This is grown-up talk. Go watch the tree line.
Goldie thinks she knows everything. If you were to use a funnel and one of those apothecary pestles to mush it in with...
Sure, but you'd have to sedate the goose first.
I saw him somewhere around here. I'm sure of it.
And I'm sure you need to visit the optometrist.
Ka, have you seen him?
Not yet, old king, but I have confidence he'll fall into my coils sooner or later.
I have the entire Benderlug host scouring the forest. If you expect to get him first, you'd best move out smartly.
Shere Khan.
Baghera.
Any luck?
He's close. I'm certain I caught a whiff of him just a minute ago.
Do you want me to help search this area?
Does the mighty Sultan invite a peasant to share his table? Run along, little partner.
Yowie!
Do you think I hadn't noticed you back there, Reynard?
Mommy!
I'll show that aristocratic asshole, Khan, a thing or two. Come back here!
Coming through! Don't mind me.
You dare!
It's almost too easy.
Gather around, children. The glorious day has arrived at last. The call has gone out. Arm yourselves.
Alright.
Cool.
About time.
Time to rock and roll, baby. Bust some caps in those oppressors' asses.
Okay, that's up. Who kept my Teflon-coated Magnum rounds?
You had them in your Sunday school purse, remember?
What the hell is going on? Everyone's acting crazy. Nothing makes any sense. Huh?
Snow, let me in. Quick!
Reynard, what are you doing skulking outside my window?
Hurry, before someone sees me! You need to get out of here, girly girl. It's no longer safe for you.
Rose was spouting the same sort of cryptic nonsense. What's going on?
We don't have time. You have to move it or lose it, babe. Some of us are still loyal to you, and I need to get you to them. Before the bad guys give up on hunting me, and remember they've yet to deal with you. Don't pack anything. Make it look like you're planning to come back here.